Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Staying Forever Strong. Today I have Katie Clark, a retired school teacher and also a chronic pain warrior. I'm really excited to talk with her and kind of hear her journey and how she's stays strong during the craziness. Hi Katie, how are you?
Hello. Hi. How are you doing?
Good. How about you?
Pretty good. I had a tough day yesterday, but every day is a new day for me. So
I feel that. Was a lot of it the rain?
I don't know. So I haven't been good about tracking weather and my reaction to it. I know I should. It just seems like a lot of work, and it's
Yep.
not like it's not been really noticeable that way, but it could be, I don't know
Yeah.
yet.
No, I just know I get a lot of headaches, like when it's like raining or like half rain and half not yet, like it's the
Yeah.
gloomy. I just get a lot of bad headaches. I know that, but other than that,
Yeah, I had headaches and more body pain, but I'm also trying a new treatment that can exasperate things until you get used to it. It's called
yeah.
low dose naltrexone. And so I'm just kind of in the beginning stages of that.
Okay. Yeah. No, I totally understand that. Um, so how have you been holding up during this quarantine or
So, as a lot of people talk, those of us with chronic illness are semi used to being home.
Yep, I say the
And
same thing.
yeah, so I really haven't had that as much. The big thing that's been hard was I was separated from my son and daughter-in-law and granddaughter, and we've just started to have me babysit again a bit, and we're being very cautious. My daughter-in-law, this is a bad thing that's good, has OCD, and so she really he works in a manager at a grocery store, and so of course he's been working. So they do his temp every day. When he comes in, he has to strip right at the
Yep.
door, puts it right in the wash, just everything. Cleans his phone, everything. So we're being as safe as we can, but she really needed to kind of get back to work also. And so we just made that decision that we're going to kind of combine our two small families that way. So,
Yeah,
yeah.
that I totally get. And that's so nice that you like get to see them now.
Yeah, and she really does give me some sort of, like this morning, I almost called to cancel, to be honest. I had a headache and my body was really hurting. And but after some massage, I did take some medicine for my headache, and I didn't cancel. But then she comes over, and all of a sudden, it's like, so it might be like my interest or whatever. I'm able to turn it on a little bit. I don't know, but she makes me happy, I guess. And
Yeah.
so, and she loves me unconditionally. So
That's the
it's
best
nice.
part.
Hmm. Yeah.
No. Well,
You had asked a question. What did you, my mind sometimes, I wanted to continue on the one thought, and I can't remember what you had asked.
oh, I understand. Don't worry. It's every day.
Oh, how am I doing? So the hard part was last year when I was on long-term leave from school. So when things got really bad with a fibromyalgia and I was not diagnosed yet. And about Thanksgiving is when I started having the blood work and that, because I was beside myself with,
Yeah.
this is not who I am. I don't know what's going on. It was not just the roving pain, but it was the extreme fatigue. I couldn't think straight. In teaching, which always came very naturally to me, and I usually had a sense of humor and all. I taught sixth grade, so you have to. I was a basket case. It was horrible. Nothing came
Yeah.
naturally. So when I did go on that long-term leave, I think that's when my grieving happened, and I had to come to a place where I found a new purpose. And so now staying home actually is not, I'm not bored, and I generally have a lot of goals, and I'm pretty content. So the quarantine time has not been too bad for me, to be honest.
Yeah.
Except for the fact when I dwell on, the horrid things that are happening
Yeah.
to other people, that makes me, if I think on it too much, I get kind of upset about that. But
Yeah. No, and I agree too. It's scary, but it's like at the same time, it's like we were almost prepared in a way
yeah,
in dealing with like the pain and having to stay home. But it's like
right,
different at the same time because there's like if on a day you're feeling better, it's like you do go out sometimes, like,
right.
and it's
Yeah,
just like harder now because of now everything's like closed down.
yeah, yeah. I mean, we had to miss out on some things. Like my granddaughter we were going to have a birthday party, and she turned 5, and we
Mm.
couldn't do that. And, she couldn't finish her preschool, and that was kind of sad. And,
Yeah.
um, those kinds of things. But, we know that we'll get back to that kind of thing on down
Yeah,
the line here. So,
I agree. So I'm on the same page. How what have been some things you've done to try and stay positive? Even it can even be during your hard times, not even necessarily right now, just in general.
yeah. Um, So one thing is I am definitely, and I've always been somebody who, all right, I've got this problem. All right, what can I do? And I just, chip away at it and chip away at it. So for me, always, I think feeling that I have some control helps. And so then I just try to take, a piece of the problem at a time. Not to say that what I do always helps, or I think it's that feeling that, okay, I can do this piece. Um, Another part that I've had to do is have to change my, what do you say, my expectations,
Yeah.
and be okay that, all right, today I am spending the day in bed. This is my body is telling me this is all you're going to be able to do today, and I've had to accept that. And at first that was a big fight for me, but I've gotten much better about it through I've gone in started meditation. I just got my 8-week certificate from it's called Mindfully Based Stress Release, and it's an online program that was free. And I started that in, I think it was January, and ended up doing each week more than 1 week because it took me some time to get through it. But that's really helped, as far
Yeah.
as just the acceptance piece, has been a big deal for me. And then, so yesterday I had a bummer day, to be honest. So right now I'm kind of chipper in that. But yesterday I was not. And so I was kind of laying around. I had one goal in mind, and we have laminate floor and it's getting sticky, and I had hoped to wash it. And it's been about a week hoped to wash it. And I thought, okay, perfect. It's going to be rainy day. I'm going to do this. I didn't do it. So, for me, it's just then, all right, tomorrow's a new day. And so I just kind of every day all right, I try not to let yesterday get me down or whatever. So that's my main goal every day, is to get up and, all right, let's go forth and do what we can do today and enjoy.
Yeah.
And yesterday, for example, I did have some down moments, but in general, I'm doing better about not getting negative about having to rest, and just not being with it enough to do too
Yeah.
much.
No, that's good. And it'll like I think I've learned through the grieving process is it never necessarily fully goes away. Like,
Hmm.
because I'll have like new symptoms or something will start, and it's like you almost go back again through the process. But it's like you just have to do whatever you can to try and stay positive. Like my saying has always been like, stay forever strong or forever strong, and it's really helped me to like kind of get through things.
That's awesome. I do think those little, uh, when you're really out of it, like you can't think straight, you're so tired, your pain's overwhelming, whatever, if you have those little reminders, that really helps. And I have two reminders. One, after I went through my first year of dealing with things, I promised myself a tattoo. And so I got this. Can you see it?
Yeah.
It's a water lily. And
Okay.
the reason why I got that was lilies come out of the muck every day, right? They come out of the muck and then they're pristine and white again, and then they close up, and they have to grow out of this like gross
Yeah.
stuff. And
Oh,
so it kind of reminds me that every day, I'm new, and this is a new moment kind of thing. And when I say every day, actually, it can be, like sometimes within the day, right? You can
mhm.
start over. It's right now. I told you I'm taking the LDN, and I'm noticing that in the afternoon I start really kind of waning. The pain is coming back,
Yeah.
and then I'm taking a second dose, and then come evening I might, hey, I can go empty the dishwasher. You know what I mean? All of a sudden I've got a little more uh, a new attitude and such again. So
Yeah. I have similar. It's an infinity that says
awesome.
rise. So to keep
What does it
rising,
say there? The words?
rise,
Oh,
like to
awesome.
just keep rising.
Yep. Yep. And that's the thing.
And I always like to use the term like warrior instead of
Uh-huh.
victim, because it's like I'm not
Exact.
a victim. I'm just gonna do what I have to do, and I
Yep.
like to be called. I like to say like the term warrior instead. It just makes me feel like more empowered.
Yeah, I feel like that sense of control within the situation, helps a lot. That there is one little piece of this. Yes, my body is not going to allow me to function right now, but I can work on my breathing and meditate and
Mhm.
just lay here and do that. So, you know, and that then I feel a little bit more positive, I guess.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for coming on today.
Thank
How
you.
is there anything else you want to add or
I just hope that anybody who's out there struggling with whatever, that they know that they're not alone, and that um, that every day, if you can just get up and rise and do what you can, and be I don't know, gentle with yourself and accepting, that helps.
thank you and have a great day.
All
And
right, you
I will
too.
see you guys all next time. Bye.